Nick De La Torre. Today I got with me a guy I met this week. I mean, that's pretty much been true for almost everyone I've interviewed I met this week. I don't know why I even keep saying that. Pete Socks from the Catholic Brain. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Glad to be here.
We keep having these little moments where we, run into each other in the hall and we end up walking together for a while, and I've gotten to know you a little bit and your story. I'm super excited to talk about you and what you do with Catholic Brain, what Catholic Brain is doing. I think the little bit I've learned up to now is super important work. So that conversation, which you do not want to miss, is coming up right after this. Welcome back to the Awaken Catholic Show, everyone. I am your host, Nick De La Torre, and this is the Awaken Catholic Show. Before we begin, I got to let you know that this episode and our presence as Awaken Catholic here at the MOMENTUM '21 conference with the Catholic Marketing Network is only made possible by the beautiful people at Select International Tours. To learn more about Select and the pilgrimages that we are going on with them, they are really the premier, numero uno pilgrimage company in the United States of America. Check out selectinternationaltours.com/awaken. All right, Pete Socks, great to have you here, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you are just a pleasant man. You are someone that if I run into you in the hall, it's just like, oh, God is good. It's just,
I guess
it's just
the greatest compliment I've ever received.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And that greatest compliment you've ever received is live streamed and recorded.
How about that?
So you can always go back to that moment you're feeling blue. You know, the weather's hitting you just wrong. Just watch this episode.
I will.
So, all right, talk to me. What is Catholic Brain?
So we are a faith formation platform, online faith formation platform that is for pre-K through 8th, but we have resources that are available up to 12th grade.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to put the final touches on a hardbound curriculum, and we'll have a blended curriculum that can be integrated. For people that are used to using traditional books, they can use the books. They can also buy a bundle package to get subscribed to the platform itself and have all of our online resources available.
That's
to them
awesome.
As well.
That's super cool. So what is your role in the company?
So my role is Director of Content and Marketing.
Okay, interesting. And what does that mean?
Well, essentially, I joined the company. I've been with them since the inception concept stage in 2016. My role is marketing on social media, emails. We have 2 curriculum consultants that work for us that report to me, and we're just contacting parishes and dioceses and having conversations about getting into those establishments.
That's great. And we having worked at parishes, having worked at the diocese in Toledo, I can say that there is always like this hunger and this need to look for new resources that solve problems in what has been available historically.
Right.
And the fact that you guys are kind of doing a fusion model where you're providing the hard materials and the digital resources, it's just, I mean, that's what you got to do nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And I had a talk earlier where we talked about not being afraid of using technology. I mean, there's obviously a percentage of DREs and teachers that are older that, aren't used to using computers. And as I mentioned in my talk, it's like any other time in the history of the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church has always pivoted, taken advantage of the technology available to her, whether it was back in the first printing press, traveling to evangelize throughout the world, or, grabbing hold of this technology we have available to us today. We need to put our stamp on it and carve out a niche and a corner of the internet for us.
Yes, absolutely. So how long has Catholic Brain been in action?
2017 is when we really started promoting it.
Okay.
So we've been in development since 2016.
Okay. And up to this point, what type of adoption have you found for your material?
Well, we're in parishes. We're in schools, Catholic parishes, Catholic schools. We have at least 10 dioceses that are with us right now that have varying buy-in from parishes within their diocese. We work with the Archdiocese of Military Services, so Catholic Brain is used around the world at all their establishments, and we're also used by the Archdiocese of Malta believe it or not.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, they were doing a Google search, and she sent me an email one day, and we started chatting, and we're in the Archdiocese of Malta.
That's wild. So, what have you found in your work with Catholic Brain and the type of content that you've developed and put out? What have you found stands out uniquely about Catholic Brain in contrast with other content you've seen?
So we get a lot of comments from teachers, DREs that use us about how engaged the kids are with the content. Because, I mean, I'm saying this, and we just got done producing a book curriculum series, but kids just aren't engaged with the books anymore. Now, ours is a little different because we tie in the books to some of the videos on the platform. The series is called Adventure Catechism, and we produced that in partnership with Herald Entertainment. So we have an entire series of 40 videos on the platform called Adventure Catechism, and it's Brother Francis teaching his friends Gabrielle and Maria catechism lessons.
That is genius, and I just got done interviewing a gentleman from Herald Entertainment, Larry, super cool guy. He didn't even mention that he's got. I guess everybody's doing too many things to cover everything,
right.
But that's so neat that you guys found an opportunity to partner on that.
Yeah, we partnered on that, and Brother Francis, at least for the pre-K through 5th grade books, Brother Francis is in the books. So
that is so cool, and for the kids themselves, what a neat thing to like have these characters that you latch onto in the show, and then you're in school and you're still journeying with those same characters.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, is there anything you want people to know about the work you're doing or the content that's available?
I just think we're a very unique platform. One of the comments that we always get is right now, at least up until we launched the platform, you had DREs and teachers searching the internet, scouring the internet for YouTube videos, printables to use, and sometimes they'd wander into some stuff that was not more Protestant than it was Catholic.
Yeah.
So we've built a one-stop shop where all that's available on the platform. I mean, we do a daily activity section that includes a daily Bible story video that's about 4 to 5 minutes long. So that in January 1st, they start with the creation story in Genesis. By December 31st, they will have watched a Bible story video every day that takes them through Revelation.
That's amazing.
We have 365 saint videos. So every day, when it's the saint's feast day, they get a 4 or 5 minute video on the saint. So we have that. We have printables, collaring pages. We've developed our own confirmation video series, our own First Communion video series. We have an older catechism series similar to your Baltimore catechism type thing for the older kids. And of course, we have the Adventure Catechism series. During Advent and Lent, we've created our own character called Father John that takes kids through a reflection series of videos for each day of Advent and each day of Lent that includes, some gospel reflections on the life of Jesus, journaling opportunities for the older kids. So, I mean, we're very unique, and we're kind of a very affordable one-stop shop that a lot of teachers like because it saves them time because they don't have to go searching.
Yeah. Wow. That is a lot.
And I haven't even mentioned we have an entire back-end admin portal to the site that allows the school to set up classrooms, assign teachers to the classrooms, assign students to those teachers in classrooms, and the teachers can then assign work out of the platform. They can track it. We have report card features so that the quizzes, they'll get report cards on their quizzes. They can see how long a student's watched a video. So if they assign a video, they'll be able to tell if they just, watched 10 seconds of it or they watched the whole thing.
Wow. You guys have thought through everything.
We tried.
Yeah. And I got to meet a couple of your other team members, Marlon De La Torre,
yes.
An incredible last name.
Absolutely.
He and I were trying to navigate whether or not we're related. We're pretty confident that we likely are. If you go back a couple generations to Spain, I'm, more close in the timeline. I'm Cuban and he's Mexican, but just back another generation, we're both from Spain. So we're going to figure this out one day.
There you go.
And then Masongo. Wow. That man is amazing. I spoke to him for like 2 minutes, and I just felt like I was in the presence of a walking saint.
He's a very humble man and great guy to work for.
Yeah, and he's the founder, right?
Yep, Masongo founded it. Yep.
Yeah, wow, what a great guy. And I actually, I think he said that he wants to do a virtual interview because he wasn't able to do it today on my show in the coming week or two. But I'm so thrilled that you guys are doing what you're doing. I think it's so important for us to have really solid catechetical information available, programs available that are not just good in the content, but in the execution of that content and in a way that will be attractive, appealing to the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was our whole intent. That was Masongo's entire intent when he started developing the platform.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the work you're doing.
Yeah.
Seriously, Pete, you're awesome. The organization is awesome. I can't wait to learn more about it. And, one day, maybe we'll find a way to collaborate on some stuff.
Perhaps.
All right, brother. Well, God bless you. Thanks for being on the show.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Pete Socks. I have been Nick De La Torre. This has been the Awaken Catholic Show. And this has also been made possible by Select International Tours. Please go and visit selectinternationaltours.com/awaken to learn more about the 2 pilgrimages that we're taking with them this year. One to France, one to the Holy Land. And there's so many other pilgrimages you can check out. Make sure to visit selectinternationaltours.com/awaken. All right, before you go, I need you to know, Jesus loves you.